So you want to create content and you have an interest, and now you're going to do that thing, which is post every day or do the podcast, do the short form, do every single platform. Already sounds so exhausting. And before you know it, after you've either planned or applied a big surge of energy to creating your first batch of content, you're like, is this even landing? The truth is, it won't land. Unfortunately, there's some interdependencies that you need to consider when you're starting out as a content creator. Time is needed. Time, because the algorithm is going to do its thing on its own schedule. So look, you might have better content, let's just say objectively, than me or anyone else. But then one of us gets a viral post and then suddenly we have more followers. It's so random, it's so arbitrary, but that's why you've got to account for time, but also the algorithm's timing. The algorithm's timing when it decides to push your content out. So when you are relying on the algorithm gods to do their thing and it's taking time, what are you going to do in the meantime? You must develop your expertise no matter what, because if the algorithm gods are going to do their thing on their own timing, if the platform has changes, what do you have left? A body of work that may not be accessible to you on a platform, sure. But what else do you have? Those deep, insightful conversations and connections and relationships that you managed to cultivate, that big series of how-to content that really elevated your expertise and allowed you to have it transcribed into a book. The members and followers and subscribers that you managed to accumulate and establish a members club, a members forum on another platform, or face-to-face, or a dedicated listenership on a separate platform that you were able to build from your day in, day out posting on YouTube, on TikTok, anywhere. Again, there's more relationships and partnerships you've made with sponsors and other folk. There are so many other outcomes that you need to value and try and go for whilst you're waiting to quote unquote blow up, whilst you're waiting for the subscribers to build, whilst you're waiting for that sort of promotion, cosign, notoriety. If those indeed are within your sort of objective perspective, because a lot of us, when we start out creating content, we have big ambitions. And if you have a smaller ambition, which is quite niche, and it's like, oh, I just want to teach people how to cross stitch, then that's fab. What else can you do? What else can you funnel into that offering? Because if you're teaching them purely through the video format, what's next? And it's not just about, multiple streams of income. It's not that. If you were to remove the platform, how satisfied would you be with what you've achieved? Is this some other tangible asset that you can get out of all of this churn? That's what I'm saying. It's not just about, take your followers onto another platform or build your email list. That's still requiring you to do some kind of outreach. I'm talking about something that's for you, something that's an asset and an achievement for you, something you can demonstrate. So the other day I was communicating with somebody who does professional training, and they want me to provide that to Professional Network. And they've looked at my YouTube content, but I have not been posting my YouTube content for that kind of an audience. And it got me thinking, what? This isn't just for YouTube or for TikTok or for wherever. This is my business card, and it's a way for me to demonstrate competence, professionalism. It's my show reel. I know this is a really basic understanding of advertising yourself and promoting yourself. But we just get so caught up in the algorithm, belief, God, expectation, etc., that we forget. If you take it all the way back to when it first came out, it used to be the best business card, the best advert for you. So being a content creator is fab if you can monetize lots, if you get the partnerships, if you get the sponsorships, all of that. It's fantastic. That all hasn't happened for me yet. In some ways, on one of my YouTube channels where I speak about media politics, etc., yes, I've got some affiliate partnerships and there's some ads sort of sense income, but I'm nowhere near the kind of success, quote unquote success, of having a sponsored video where I'm getting paid 10, 20, 30G, whatever, from any kind of a sponsor, and that's a regular thing every month. So you've got to sort of figure out how to make this journey before perhaps you get to that point, how to make it meaningful, how to make it worthwhile, just so you don't make the mistake like many of us, and that is spending so many months and years just posting every day and going through multiple burnouts. Don't do it.